Now that we've created the student portal account, let's go ahead and go through the process of logging back in and seeing some of the features within the portal as well as accessing Moodle. I'm on www.bakeru.edu, as you can see here. Okay, so we're going through the same steps as before. We're going to go to School of Professional and Graduate Studies. Refreshes, we're going to click on Current Students. You have the option of going in through the e-tools here. It would be a different screen, but we're just going to stick with going through the Current Student. It's going to refresh and give you the same screen before. And notice here too, under e-tools, you have the ability to access your email as well as contact the help desk. So that's something else I want to make sure you see. If you incur a problem, there's always this access right here to the help desk. But we're going to go up and click on My Baker Portal. Now you're going to come back to this screen that should be familiar. We're going to go to the Student Portal homepage. Now we're not going to create a new account because we've already created one. So go ahead and type in your username and type in your password. You can either click enter at this point, or if you come over here to the right, you can click log in. I want you to note something though with your password. It is case sensitive, so keep that in mind. So if you're having an issue, you want to make sure that you're checking the case and that you're doing that correctly. Now, this should drop you into Baker University, and this is your student portal homepage. If you notice right underneath the Baker banner, in white lettering, there's My Homepage. That will always bring you back to this setting or this page. This is that initial splash page when you first get in. I'm going to move your screen all the way over to the right. If you come over to the upper right hand side, you see it says Hello Lori. That's the person's name I've used to log in. Your ability to log out, and if there's any troubleshooting or help questions you might have, you can access through here. You can go through and personalize the site and kind of change and reconfigure it as you wish. But this is something that's key to point out. Right above the date, and it may be a little difficult to see because of the lettering, there's Go to Moodle. Okay, we'll come back to this at the end, but this is where you'd click on to log into your Moodle site. Now, it should directly drop you in to the initial interface for Moodle automatically. That's why you have to come through the portal, because they connect up. If not, you would then have a username and password. But we'll come back to that at the end. So I'm going to bring your screen all the way back over to the left-hand side. I want to point out some features over here in this toolbar here to the left. You have campus info, which you can access your schedule, a faculty directory, and campus maps. Underneath academics, it's a little more robust. You can do an online registration, you can view your attendance, transcripts, but notice here you can access your class schedule, you can figure out your GPA, you can access your grades, the student handbook, you can access graduation information, math tutors, writing assistance, and the MLA style guide, as well as research resources. I think that section in particular will be very helpful as you work through your courses at Baker, knowing that most courses require writing an MLA and being able to access the handbook for any general questions you have are all right here. So this is a site you want to become familiar with coming back to periodically. If we scroll down, profile where you can adjust your calendar, create a calendar, you can change your password, you can adjust your message center and add alerts or updates for yourself and your information inside the system. You can go to your account and view account information, make payments. There's financial aid link. There's an external. This external link in here, you're able to access your email. So again, you could really just come through your student portal to utilize all these services. So it's just getting in the habit of coming here. You also have a link to the Collins Library. If we scroll down, let me move your screen down a bit. You have your Baker merchandise. The severe weather, if you were to click on it, it would provide you with information whenever there's inclement weather as far as any type of cancellations or closings and how to handle that. And then you also have student surveys. Now, It's possible that you see an on-ground or online for student survey, depending on a course you're in or the type of course you're taking, or it's possible to just see student surveys. But also you'll be linked to those throughout each individual courses as well. It's something you'll do at the end of each course. It's for our accreditation services, so we need to, that's an important part as you go through each course to make sure you fill out a student survey. If I move your screen up just a bit, you can see here that we have a calendar, and there's a few choices. It gives you the day of the week, and you can choose a day and update the information on it and set personal calendar usage. Notice right here it's giving a view of this person I'm using, the class that she's currently enrolled in. You're able to click on classes, and that would update a full view of all the classes she's currently enrolled in, and then your personal information. If I bring you over to the right, in the News Center, this is a place where updated information appears, and that you can link to more, as far as where it says more is information for that. Gives you a link into getting more material as well as other stories or articles to read. If we come all the way over here to the right, this is your message center. Right now she does not have anything in there, but if messages were being sent to her or through here, or if she had set any appointments in her calendar, or if she had created any necessary dates, that information could be viewed here. And you can close these or minimize just by clicking it, and you see now how it's minimized or down. So don't use them or want to take up the space on the. And then the Advisor Center, and her financial aid advisor is Miss Ellis, and by clicking on this, it would allow me or her to contact Miss Ellis directly with an email message. So that's a nice way to stay in contact with your advisors as well. So if we come back up here to the right, and we were to click Go to Moodle, now what's going to happen is that when the screen refreshes, this message pops up simply because the person I'm using isn't enrolled into a live Moodle course. But if you are enrolled into a live Moodle course, it should drop you directly into an interface laying out your courses, which will be the next tutorial. But keep in mind, this is the only route to get to Moodle. You have to go through the portal to do this. It may be possible that if it doesn't drop you directly into Moodle, it would give you a login screen where you have a username and password. But it should link you in directly. If not, then a username and password would be given to you and explained to you. But if you've not received that, you should just go directly into the Moodle interface, which is how we'll begin the next tutorial.